The next one is I'm 81 and I'm hormone replacement therapy, and they have low thyroid function and they take 25 micrograms of levothyroxine. Am I a candidate for LDN? I'm very healthy. So I think my question would be, why do you want to take LDN? What is suboptimal about your life? And that would be something to take, again, not for an open forum, but anybody who has hypothyroid potentially can benefit from LDN, as we spoke about earlier on. So certainly the answer is probably yes, but again, it's an offline question.
Has anyone reported the use of LDN to either increase low blood neutrophil numbers or lower high blood lymphocyte numbers? I don't recall a specific study looking at either of those situations. That doesn't mean I've read everything though. So, I mean, I'm trying to remember anything in the Dartmouth study, you know, the compilation of the over 900 papers that summarized all the wonderful uses of low dose naltrexone. I don't recall anything specific to this, although when we think about the mechanisms of how low dose naltrexone actually works on white blood cell changes, it could potentially help.
I can jump into the link to a paper
please.
if you like.
Yeah.
There was a paper showing that in MS, in the long term, it maintains a healthy neutrophil count. So I'll try and put that into the group conversation.
That would be great. I'd love to see that.
This next question is a two-part question. Can you explain a bit more of the effects of LDN on the immune system? How does it work? I also heard that it can help with sleep. I only started on LDN about 2 months ago, and I am on it to help treat with chronic Lyme disease. Is there any good resources apart from the LDN Research Trust booklet that I already have to read more about LDN? So I'll start with that. The LDN Research Trust also has the abstract of like every single paper that's ever been published on LDN, right, Linda? So that's a great place to start and you can go to their website, and then you can even search indications and it'll pull up all these different abstracts on every paper they have on that indication. Also, the LDN books are great resources. They have a chapter, they're right behind Michelle right there. They have a chapter on each chapter is a different disease state. So that's very helpful. And obviously most compounding pharmacies, Michelle, Steve and myself, Linda, I'm sure gets tons of questions wrote into the LDN Research Trust. So we're always here to help. As far as how does LDN work? LDN is a opioid receptor antagonist, so it blocks the mu receptors, and it helps increase endorphins by blocking those. And then it also is a toll-like receptor for antagonists, so that is that inflammation pathway that I was talking about, how it blocks those inflammatory cytokines. So two types of thing there, inflammation, and then the endorphins is what's thought to help boost the immune system by blocking that mu receptor. Stephen can probably go more into this because he is way more detailed into the pharmacology. He wrote the chapter actually in the LDN book. So I'll leave it to him if he wants to add anything else there.
Well, I think you've done a really good job of summarizing, and if you want to know more, you should buy the book. Available in many online stores.